Hello, in this lecture we are going to study about all types of operating systems in detail. Now we all know that operating system performs all the basic tasks like managing files, processes and memory. Operating system act as a manager of all the resources. That is, it is a resource manager. Thus the operating system becomes an interface between the user and the machine. Now some widely used operating systems we have. First is batch operating system. This type of operating system does not interact with the computer directly. There is an operator which takes similar jobs having the same requirement and group them into batches. It is the responsibility of the operator to sort jobs with similar needs. Now here you can see that how the operating system is going to take different types of jobs or different type of tasks and group them into different batches, and these batches are then going to our CPU to process. The advantages of this type of system is that it is very difficult to guess or know the time required for any job to complete. Processors of the batch systems know how long the job would be when it is in the queue. Next is multiple users can share the batch systems. The idle time for the batch system is very less. It is easy to manage large work repeatedly in the batch systems. And it has disadvantages like the computer operator should be well known with the batch systems. Batch systems are hard to debug. It is sometimes costly. The other jobs will have to wait for an unknown time if any job fails. Basic examples of this type of operating system are payroll system, bank statements, etc. We have next type, that is time sharing operating system. Here each task is given some time to execute so that all the tasks work smoothly. As the name suggests, time sharing. So here every task is given some time to execute. Each user gets the time of the CPU as they use a single system. These systems are also known as multitasking systems. The task can be from a single user or different users also. The time that each task gets to execute is called quantum. After this time interval is over, the operating system switch over to the next task. So here we have different type of tasks like Word, email or web browser. These three operations are being processing in our computer. Now operating system will give these one by one to the CPU after some time. Here the advantages of this time sharing system is each task get an equal opportunity, fewer chances of duplication of software, and CPU idle time can be reduced. Disadvantages are one must have to take care of the security and integrity of user programs and data, the data communication problem. Examples are Multics, Unix, etc. The next type is the distributed operating system. Here, these types of operating system is a recent advancement in the world of computer technology and are being widely accepted all over the world, and that too with a great pace. Various autonomous interconnected computers communicate with each other using a shared communication network. Independent systems possess their own memory unit and CPU. These are referred to as loosely coupled systems or distributed operating system. Means the other name of this distributed operating system is loosely coupled systems. These systems processors differ in size and function. The major benefit of working with these types of the operating system is that it is always possible that one user can access the files or software which are not actually present on his system, but some other system connected within this network. That is, the remote access is enabled within the devices connected in that network. Main advantages are failure of one will not affect the other network communication as all systems are independent from each other. Now this is the main thing in this distributed operating system, that all the systems are independent from each other and it will not going to affect the other network communication if one system is failed. Next thing is electronic mail increases the data exchange speed. Since resources are being shared, computation is highly fast and durable. Load on host computer reduces. These systems are easily scalable as many systems can be easily added to network. Delay in the data processing reduces. Common disadvantages of this distributed operating system can be the failure of the main network will stop the entire communication. To establish distributed systems, the language which is used are not well defined yet. These type of systems are not readily available as they are very expensive. Not only that, the underlying software is highly complex and not understood well yet. Example are Locus. Locus is an operating system that uses distributed type. The next type is a network operating system. These systems run on a server and provide the capability to manage data, users, groups, security applications, and other networking functions. These types of operating systems allow shared access of files, printers, security applications, and other networking functions over a small private network. One more important aspect of network operating system is that all the users are well aware of the underlying configuration of all other users within the network, their individual connections, etc. And that's why these computers are popularly known as tightly coupled systems. The main advantages of network operating system can be it has highly stable centralized servers. As you can see, it has this centralized server which is highly stable. Security concerns are handled through servers. New technologies and hardware upgradation are easily integrated into the system. Server access is possible remotely from different locations and types of systems. The disadvantages can be these servers are costly. User has to depend on a central location for most operations. Maintenance and updates are required regularly. Now, examples of network operating system are Microsoft Windows Server 2003, Microsoft Windows Server 2008, Unix, Linux, Mac OS, etc. Now, the fifth type is real-time operating system. These types of operating systems serve real-time systems. The time interval required to process and respond to inputs is very small. This time interval is called response time. Now, real-time systems are used when there are time requirements that are very strict, like missile systems or air traffic control system, robot, etc. Now, these are the conditions where we have very strict time limitations. So in these cases, like in the missile system, we have to launch a missile for the air traffic, for the traffic of the aeroplanes or robots. So in this we have operating system called the real-time operating system. And two types of real-time operating systems which are that is hard real-time systems and soft real-time systems. Now, in the hard real-time systems, they are meant for applications where time constraints are very strict and even the shortest possible delay is not acceptable. These systems are built for saving life, like automatic parachutes or airbags, which are required to be readily available in case of accident. Virtual memory is rarely found in these systems. And talking about the soft real-time systems, here they are for applications where for time constraint is less strict. Advantages for this type of operating system is maximum consumption, that is the maximum utilization of devices in system, thus more output from all the resources. Next is task shifting. The time assigned for the shifting task in these systems are very less. For example, in older systems, it takes about 10 microseconds in shifting one task to another, and in the latest systems, it takes 3 microseconds. Focus on application. Now focus on running applications and less importance to applications which are in the queue. Real-time operating system in the embedded system means since the size of the programs are small, this real-time operating system can also be used in embedded systems like in transport and others. It is error-free. These type of systems are usually error-free. Memory allocation means the memory allocation is the best managed in this type of operating system. Now there can be disadvantages in this type, and they can be limited tasks, that is very few tasks run at the same time and their concentration is very less on few applications to avoid errors. Use heavy system resources. Then complex algorithm means the algorithm are very complex and difficult for the designer to write on. And also it needs specific device drivers and interrupt signal to respond earliest to interrupts. Then it is not good to set thread priority as these systems are very less prone to switching tasks. Examples are scientific experiments or the medical imaging systems, industrial control system, weapon system, robots, air traffic, etc. So this was all about your different types of operating system. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.